attire. I am Michael Sterling with Steven Shega, and tonight, like we said, the SMSU men's and women's basketball teams host the Winona State Warriors. The women looking to get only their third win of the season. And right now, let's kick it over to Steven Shega for tonight's Shega Says.
Yeah, well, Shega Says it is going to be a pretty easy Shega Says tonight, actually. And the Shega Says is this. It is that we are playing Winona State, like you said, and they are extremely good on defense. They actually lead the NSIC in scoring defense. They allow just 51.9 points per game. And they are 13-2 this season, and they hold their opponent to fewer than 60 points. Now, if we look on the other side of things, SMSU has only scored 60-plus points 6 times this season. So they're not a super high-scoring team. The other thing is that the Warriors just don't turn it over very often. They average about 11 turnovers a game, whereas SMSU has committed 20-plus turnovers in 7 games this season. So, you know, it's gonna be a tough night tonight. Winona State is 14-6 on the season. SMSU is 2-16, and they have yet to win at home. But if there's any night that they can get a home win, it's going to be here with Hawaiian Night, with the whole crowd and community of SMSU right here behind them.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty wild night. A lot of school spirit tonight. And I was looking through the stuff from last night earlier today, kind of a preparation for today. Went through like some of the stats from last night's women's game, and then listened to the interview that Coach Kruger had on the SMSU website. Looked to me from the just looking at the stats, SMSU got kind of dominated. They got out rebounded 49-29, outscored 40-28 in the paint, and outscored on second chance points 14-9. For Upper Iowa, Whitney Kiefer had 28 points and 17 rebounds. That's pretty darn good. And then Carly Pagel had 14 points and 16 rebounds. For the Mustangs, Nagel had 16 points, Holloman had 12, and so did Sothoff. So the Mustangs gonna need to shore up on that, boxing out and the rebounding. And again, like we've mentioned in past games, turnovers have always kind of been an issue for the Mustangs. So hopefully, though, this spirit of home crowd can pull the Mustangs through with a victory.
Absolutely, and as we look ahead here to Winona State, there's a few people you're going to want to keep your eye on. The first one is Becca Friesleben, and she is number 22. She leads the NSIC with 72 made shots from behind the three-point line, and she is second nationally with 3.79 made per game. She's also third nationally in three-point percentage, hitting 48% from beyond the arc, which is just incredible, averaging 17.3 points per game. And she's not the only one either. They're ranked nationally. They have a trio of players. They're second nationally in free throw percentage, those 3 players, 3-point field goal percentage, and also, like I said earlier, they have the fewest turnovers per game, 11.6. So keep an eye out for Becca Friesleben, number 22. Katie Wolf, number 13, who averages 11.9 points per game, and also Michelle Tobin, 45 for Winona State. And
let's, real quick, before we get to anything else, let's take a look at the first meeting of the season between these two teams. Back on January 4th at McCown Gymnasium in Winona, the Warriors won 72-53 over SMSU. And it wasn't too pretty of a game. Like you said, Becca Friesleben led Winona State with 22 points. Katie Wolf had 18 points. For SMSU, Allison Nagel was the only player in double digits in scoring in that game with 18. Also had 7 rebounds. So the Mustangs looking to kind of do a little bit better this time around against the Winona State Warriors.
Yeah, it should be just a really tough test for them. Obviously, playing an opponent that's had some great success this season. But like we said, you really can't underestimate the power of the home crowd. And there is a good turnout here, much more than I've seen, at least for the women's games here so far this year. So we'll see if SMSU can get their first home win tonight.
Yeah, and SMSU actually for that first game, they shot 46% from the field. I'll tell you what, you don't lose too many games when you're shooting that well, and they lost by 19. So hopefully they'll be able to keep that hot shooting going, and tonight the result will be reversed into a win.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome.
And so right now we're going to take a little bit of a break. We will be back with some Mustang basketball to kick off the annual Hawaiian Night. Stay tuned, everybody. You are watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
AmeriCorps hero.
I want to help people. I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference. Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among Black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
Like all new parents, my husband and I want what's best for our baby. When it came to immunizations, I wanted the facts. So I carefully researched vaccines, talking to pediatricians and other experts and asking tough questions. The answer was obvious. Vaccines like those against measles and influenza are not only a good idea, they could save our daughter's life. Take the time to get the facts. Vaccines save lives.
We all have a vision of that perfect smile. But when it comes to our smile, it's not something we can draw or wait to miraculously appear. We need an orthodontist, dental specialists with 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Your child might be the next Picasso, so trust that brilliant smile to the right hands. Seeing an orthodontist no later than age 7 can help achieve a healthy, beautiful smile. For more information, visit braces.org.
You can eradicate polio. You can promote peace. You can feed the hungry. You can help children do better in school. Because you can get involved with Rotary. Because Rotary believes that by working together, you can do anything. Learn more at Rotary.org.
At Southwest Minnesota State University, our students come first. It's a commitment you can see in our new Regional Events Center, Residence Hall, Student Center, and Science Lab renovation. We've invested over $80 million in the past decade for top-notch facilities. And we're not stopping there. Southwest Minnesota State University, it's where you belong.
Welcome back to the RI facility here in Marshall, Minnesota, where the SMSU Mustangs who are coming into this game with a record of 2-16, 1-11 in conference play, playing host to the Winona State Warriors, coming in to the game with a record of 14-6, 8-5 in the conference. SMSU 1-12 in the conference, excuse me. And right now we're going to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. First, for Winona State, starting off with number 13, Katie Wolf, 5'7" guard, a senior out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. Number 15, Kelsey Andrist, a 5'9" guard, a junior out of Menomonee, Wisconsin. Number 22, Becca Friesleben, 5'9" guard, a senior out of Victoria, Minnesota. Number 24, Abby Bush, a 5'10" forward, junior out of Fairfax, Minnesota. Number 45, Michelle Tobin, 6'1" center, a senior out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Warriors coached by Scott Ballard, assisted by Shannon Swanson and Jamie Meharowitz. For SMSU, starting out with number 3, Val Saar, a 5'10" forward, junior out of Bryceland, Minnesota. Number 11, Michaela Sodhoff, 5'10" guard, freshman out of Bruce, South Dakota. Number 14, Bree Holloman, a 5'8" guard, junior out of Hancock, Minnesota. Number 23, Rebecca Rolling, 5'9" guard, junior out of Bancroft, Iowa. And number 45, Allison Nagel, 6'3" forward, junior out of Fort Dodge, Iowa. Mustangs coached by Allison Kruger in her 3rd year, assisted by Megan Doyle, Claire DeWillius, Micah Mims, Sam Lynn, and Caitlin Tam. And then tonight's officials, referee Seth Hansen out of Brookings, South Dakota. and Mike Bukowski from Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, and Amy Hupke from Hinton, Iowa. So those are kind of your lineups and the officials and coaches for tonight's game, and we are just about to get started. Should be a heck of a game, Stephen. A lot of, like we said, it's going to be an awesome atmosphere here, Hawaiian Night. Even brought out the band for tonight's game. Like we said, haven't seen the SMSU Mustang band playing in a whole lot of games, but
yeah, well, this is a big game for the Mustangs. It's a huge challenge, obviously, when you're playing a team with a record like Winona State when you're 14-6, and you've yet to win at home. So should be a great game, and you know the fans and the players are pumped up, and we are underway.
Wolf gets the tip for the Warriors. Nice defense by Holloman. Friesleben now with the ball. Warriors kind of just working it around the perimeter. Not really able to get on the inside. Now there's a drive. The shot is up, no good. That was number 15, Kelsey Andrist with the shot. Now Holloman bringing the ball up court for SMSU.
Last night when the Mustangs played, we saw that their defense really picked up, especially in the second half. So see them starting out strong and making the other team, Winona State, wait until the end of the shot clock here to take a shot early on.
And that kind of strategy can really wear down the defense. And there's the first turnover of the night. Probably won't be the last.
Now we talked about SMSU does have a turnover problem. They've had 20 or more turnovers in more than 6 games this season. So they've got to try to keep that down.
Shot is up and good for Abby Bush. First basket of the night goes to Winona. Rolling with the ball. Trying to find an opening, does. Kind of a wild shot, no good. Andrus tries to take it herself. That shot no good. Valsar with the rebound, now over to Holloman. Rolling gonna take it up again. Another wild shot, it goes in and one.
And that is about as good of a start as you can get for your first bucket there, and one. And last night, one thing that was interesting about the women is they've really been cutting to the basket. And they have been down by quite a bit earlier in the first half. But they were able to make up an 11-point deficit just by cutting to the lane and getting to the foul line last night. So good to see them being aggressive here early on.
Rebecca Rolling averaging nearly 8 points a game this year. Gets her first 3 points of the game. Rebecca Rolling and Allison Nagel, both transfers this year out of Iowa Central Community College. They both have played big parts in the on the Mustang team this year. Winona will try to make things happen here on offense. Shot clock running low. Shot is up, and it is good. Katie Wolf with the basket. Winona State with a 4-3 lead early in this ball game.
We talked about Katie Wolf. She's the second leading scorer for Winona State, averaging 11.9 points per game, so she can put the ball in the hoop.
Couple players fighting for the ball, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to SMSU. Rolling again, had another missed shot, but Nagel showing some good hustle getting in there and forcing the jump ball. Another pass to Rolling. She puts it up. It's no good. She's taken, I believe, all the shots for SMSU so far.
Yeah, Rebecca Rolling has taken, all the shots. You're right, 4 shots, only 1 make so far. A nice and 1 earlier in the game.
Both these teams really using up the shot clock. Once again, shot clock under 10. And a nice, I was going to say a nice block shot, but they call a foul on Allison Nagel. Don't know about that call.
Yeah, it looked like she had ball there, but let's see now. That's going to be her first foul there on Allison Nagel.
Abby Bush will go to the line. And she's shooting nearly 79% from the free throw line this year. Winona State as a team has shot 79% from the line. SMSU, they have been shooting 64% from the line this year, so not, as a coach, you kind of want that percentage to be up in the, at least maybe the 75 mark, 75% mark. That free throw goes in for Winona State. They now have a 5-3 lead. Michaela Sothoff, who's really come in and had a big role for SMSU in just her freshman year. Sothoff bringing it in. The layup just a little bit too strong and no good. Mustangs, one of the things Coach Kruger talked about in that interview on the SMSU website is how the girls need to kind of finish on these baskets here.
And Sothoff last night was really aggressive getting to the bucket, so she's obviously working hard, not able to finish in that last possession. But number 3 is able to, Valsar.
Valsar with the bucket, and the game tied up at 5, 16 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this first half. Hannah Beeler checking to come into the game soon. Beeler broke her nose a few weeks ago, still wearing that protective mask. Once again, the shot clock down to 2. And a deep 3, nothing but air. That'll be a shot clock violation. Nice defense there by SMSU.
Yeah, and if you miss if you have an air ball, this is definitely going to be the crowd in the night that's going to let you know it.
And that's the thing about running the shot clock all the way down. Sometimes if you don't have the shot that you really want, if the clock is down low enough, you may not have a choice but to just throw one up there and hope for something. That's kind of what happened there.
Yeah, good defense by SMSU early on.
Holloman trying to cut to the basket. Hope Bonlander over to Sothoff. Sothoff, and she does turn the ball over. Nice pressure there by Winona.
See, and that's where you have to be careful. When you have the ball, you have nowhere to go. Take a timeout if you absolutely have to. You have plenty of them. The last thing you want to do is turn the ball over, especially when you're as prone to turnovers as the SMSU women's team has been this season.
That shot is up, and it's good. Kate Hartman with the 2. And the thing about SMSU, they've always kind of struggled against pressure. And so as a coach, I'm sure Kruger's tried working on that. Bonlander, her defender falls. And now they're going to call a foul on Winona.
Fouls on the Warriors, number 24, Abby Bush.
Abby Bush with her first personal foul.
Abby Bush is someone else to keep an eye on, too. She's averaging just under double digits scoring per game. For Winona State, averaging 9.8 points per game.
Bush coming out. Marie Anna Doulis coming in. And Holloman tried making a basket cut. Sothoff threw it away. Actually, they were going to say it's tipped off of Winona.
And the MO of the losses for the Mustangs have been, 1, turnovers, but also they generally play well throughout the game, but there's usually a 5 or 6 minute stretch where they just let the game get away from them, and then they're unable to recover. So it'll be interesting to see if tonight the Mustangs can put together their first real complete game of the season, at least here at home.
Sothoff into Nagel. That shot nicely off the backboard, and once again, the game tied at 7.
Allison Nagel, the Mustangs' most consistent inside scoring threat, averaging 10.6 points per game. Some great Hawaiian gear here, by the way. I'm sure you'll see glimpses of it throughout the broadcast, but people are all dressed up in very colorful outfits, looking very good.
Hawaiian Night, kind of a SMSU's winter version of homecoming. Seen a lot of SMSU alumni from years past already. And a deep 3 knocked down by Katie Wolf.
And Katie Wolf can shoot the 3, shooting 43% of the season, and she makes it there. Katie Wolf now with 5 points on the night.
10-7 lead for Winona. Holloman driving towards the basket, no good, but she gets fouled. 13 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the first half. Kelsey Andrus got that foul. Bree Holloman is going to go to the line, and Holloman, surprisingly, not that great of a free throw shooter, 59% on the year, and she's one of the best three-point shooters on the team. So usually, sometimes your better shooters are better at the line, but so far this year hasn't been her year. She nails that first one, though. The second one goes in. So SMSU down by 1. Anessa Rush coming into the game for SMSU, and Tessa Wells coming in for the Warriors.
Yeah, Anessa Rush, she's a player who can really shoot the three for the Mustangs. She's shooting 40% from beyond the arc, and she's one of their most consistent outside shooters. She's been getting a lot more playing time as the season has went on as well.
Well, SMSU is sometimes with injuries, like they've had a few injured players for most of the season. You got to rely on that extra depth kind of provide. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Once again, they might have to shoot a deep one. Another shot clock violation. And again, kind of the use of the time comes back to bite the Warriors. Second shot clock violation of the game so far.
And we're seeing great defense here by SMSU, really making them take these last second shots.
Sodhoff over to Beeler. Rush, a nice, well, I thought it was a nice pass, but Sodhoff kind of pulled her arms back.
Yeah, kind of caught her off guard there for some reason. Kind of bulleted it in there. It looked like maybe she was going to kind of touch pass it. Instead, she just threw it as hard as she could to get it in there quickly.
You always got to be prepared for the ball. If you're out on the court, you better be expecting to get that ball. And a deep pass down the court. A nice swat away. Somehow Winona keeps possession of it, and an easy basket for Kelsey Andrus. Coach Kruger not too happy with that.
You know, we talked about Becca Friesley being the leading scorer for the Warriors, and she has yet to make one bucket tonight for the Warriors.
And kind of a late foul called. Bonlander's shot no good. The whistle was blown like half a second after. Bonlander will go to the line. Bonlander hasn't been to the line much this year, only 9 of 18 for 50%. Again, the Mustangs shooting 64% as a team this year. First one goes in. And already the stands are kind of packed. Usually the women's games don't really see a whole lot of attendance, but like we've said, tonight is kind of a special night here at SMSU. The second free throw goes in as well. 12-11, Winona State with the lead. 12:15 left to go in the first half. Duelis with the ball. Once again, shot clock under 10 seconds. And putting up a wild shot, and it goes in. Tessa Wells with the short two. Ellen Dagler now, she gets fouled hard, tumbles to the ground.
Yeah, and that was just great ball movement. You had the lead pass, then you had the nice cut to the basket, the nice pass, and now we have Ellen Dagler going to the line for the Mustangs. She's gone to the line a decent amount this season, 23 of 33, shooting 70% from the line. Not a bad percentage.
Dagler, a two-sport star here at SMSU, also part of the volleyball team that is pretty dominant here in the NSIC. Makes yearly NCAA tournament appearances, had another good year this year. Dagler also been doing a great job here with the basketball team as well.
Misses that one there, and
Dagler gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Holloman puts up a three, and it's good, and SMSU grabs the lead back 15-14. 11 minutes, 32 seconds left to go.
Bree Holloman having a good night so far. She has 5 points, 2 assists in just 8 minutes. Perfect from beyond the arc.
Nice pass and a big basket for Winona State, grabbing back the lead.
Both teams passing well here in the early going. Both teams with 4 assists.
A nice move by Degler, getting close to the basket. She gets the pass from Rolling. Nice teamwork there by the Mustangs.
Gives Ellen Degler 5 points on the evening. Starting off well, she only averages 8 per game, so she's off to a strong start offensively.
Nice ball movement by the Warriors and a foul called.
It's going to send Michelle Tobin to the line, number 45. She is a very good free throw shooter, shooting 80% of the season.
That foul was called on Nessa Rush, her first. We've got a couple subs going to be coming in pretty soon.
Looks like we're going to have Jessie Watts coming in for SMSU. Then we're going to have Abby Bush coming in for the Warriors, as well as Becca Friesleben coming back into the game. Again, Becca Friesleben, number 22, is the leading scorer for the Warriors. Has yet to score tonight, but keep an eye on her as she's sure to make an impact here in the game.
Tied at 17 right now, 10:41 left to go in this first half. Second free throw is good, so Winona State grabs the lead back. There's been a lot of lead changes so far in this game, not even halfway through the first half. Rolling with the ball. Holman trying to drive to the basket, but a foul called on the Warriors. Called that on Tessa Rouse.
That is the 6th team foul against the Warriors.
Valsar now coming into the game for the Mustangs. Winona coach having a little chat with the referee. Rolling with the ball. Puts up a shot. That goes in. Rebecca Rolling having a pretty decent game so far. Mustangs grab the lead back. Mustangs do a good job of getting back on defense. Nice steal by Rebecca Rolling. Alman now with the ball.
Mustangs forcing their 3rd turnover of the night.
Diego puts up a 3. That was Diego not really known for her 3-point shooting, but she's knocked a few 3-pointers down this year.
She's shooting 40% from beyond the arc, so actually not a bad percentage at all.
And that 3-pointer no good for the Warriors. Now a fight down there for the ball. Mustangs end up with it. Holloman with the ball. Sar with the pass off to Rolling. Seconds on the shot clock. Holloman, she turns it over. And a nice layup for the Warriors. Becca Friesleben getting her first basket of the game. SMSU with a 22-20 lead. Valsar driving to the basket, shot blocked by Tobin. Nice defense by Winona State.
The 3rd block of the night for Winona State.
Some fast-paced action now. Missed 3-pointer, but a rebound for Winona State. And again, rebounds killed the Mustangs last night against Upper Iowa. Tobin inside with an easy basket. And the game is once again tied back up at 22.
Both teams distributing the ball well here. And a lot of players with 5 points. For the Mustangs, we have 3 players with 5 points and then 3 players with either 5 or 4 points for Winona State.
Nice ball movement by the Warriors. Abby Bush got the basket there, and those three seconds with the assist.
Fans follow tonight's game.
24-22. Winona State with the lead. 7 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Stephen, a pretty competitive half so far. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a competitive half, obviously, with the score 24-22. SMSU's been playing really well on defense, and they've been shooting the ball well as well. They're shooting 54% from the field and 100% from beyond the arc, as opposed to Winona State. While they're shooting well from the field, 67%, which is great, only shooting 25% from beyond the arc.
Mustangs trailing by 2. 7:39 left in the half. Sodhoff gets the inbound pass. Bonlander with the pass, now over to Rolling. Rolling puts it up, no good.
Scott Ballard there wanted a travel called. Head coach for the Warriors. Didn't get it.
Abby Bush, her shot no good. They're going to call a foul on the Mustangs.
Fouls on the Mustangs, number 11, Michaela Sodhoff. First personal foul.
Now a timeout going to be called. We're going to take a quick break. Winona with a 24-22 lead over SMSU. 7:01 left to go in the first half. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Will I always be working weekends just to stay out of debt?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
Welcome back to the RA facility here in Marshall, Minnesota, where the Winona State Warriors, coming into the game at 14-6, have a 24-22 lead over SMSU, coming in to the game with a 2-16 record. 7 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the first half on the annual SMSU Hawaiian Night. Kind of a winter homecoming for the university. Michael Sterling here and Stephen Shega. And Stephen, it's been pretty competitive so far. SMSU trying to get that kind of a beating last night from Upper Iowa out of their memory.
Yeah, and you know, it is a close game right now. One thing that worries me a little bit, well, I guess one thing that should worry Mustang fans is that Becca Friesleben, who again is the leading scorer for the Warriors, only has 2 points right now. So Warriors still up by 2 points with only 2 points from the leading scorer. You have to think at some point she's going to be heating up tonight.
Yeah, Katie Wolf had with 5 points, and Abby Bush also with 5 points. So the scoring kind of even for both teams. A couple Mustangs with 5 points as well. Deep three-pointer, nothing but rim. Bonlander with the long rebound. She might want to slow things down. Gets over to Holloman. Into Nagel at the top of the lane. Nice pass. Holloman trying to get to the basket. Kicks it out to Sodhoff. She takes a shot. That's good. So there's been quite a few lead changes and ties here so far in this game, and both teams really working that shot clock here so far this evening.
Yeah, there sure has been. And like I said, SMSU really working the ball around well so far. 6 assists on the night. Same for Winona State. Scoring is really evenly distributed and just a lot of great ball movement early on.
Katie Wolf with the ball. Holloman with some nice defense. Nice screen by Tobin. Now a nice cut to the basket. Wild shot, though. Winona State gets a third opportunity now. Kind of a loose ball rebound. 5:33 left in the first half. Winona using a lot of screens and ball movement here, but it does them no good. Nagel with the rebound.
Nifty pass there by Elsa Nagel. Got around 2 players for the Warriors. Got a little tangled up with the ref, but able to get away. Put up a shot.
Nagel's shot no good. So now Winona racing back down the court. That layup no good, but a foul called. That was Rebecca Friesleben with who's going to go to the line. Michaela Sothoff with her first foul.
Yeah, Becca Friesleben, she is a great free throw shooter. 89% on the season at the line now.
As you mentioned, Stephen, she's been Winona's leading scorer so far here in the season. Only has 3 points now tonight, but definitely don't want to see her get going and getting on a hot streak.
Yeah, she's someone that can just light it up from beyond the arc in the field every which way. She's a very talented player.
That one good as well. So Friesleben with 4 points now, and Winona State with a 26-24 lead. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Nice cut to the basket by Bonlander, puts it up, and it's good, tying the game back up at 26.
Yeah, just a nice move by Hope Bonlander. They're able to put the ball on the floor, get to the basket. That was 4 points on the night.
Nice pass. Friesleben with the 3, and it's good. That was a nice pass by Tessa Wells down the baseline.
And we talked about Friesleben. She can shoot it again, shooting 48% from beyond the arc. And when you make almost half your threes, you're going to score a lot every game.
Watts getting it into Bonlander. And that's a, are they going to call a travel? I wasn't sure if they were going to call a travel or a foul, but that sure looked like a travel, and that's what they call. It's another turnover by the Mustangs.
That is their 6th turnover on the game, which actually right now they're keeping it down from what they usually do, so not a horrible start for turnovers for the Mustangs. 3 turnovers so far for Winona State. It's going to, I think, be a real key to the game is seeing if the Mustangs can keep it below, I don't know, maybe 15 or 14 turnovers, I think they'll be in a good position.
Again, shot clock at 4 seconds. Winona has a few shot clock violations so far. That one just barely hits the rim, but a rebound by Bree Holloman. Jesse Watts now with the ball. Almost gets it taken away, and it's going to be a loose ball and a jump ball call, possession to Winona. So SMSU once again can't hold on to the ball. When you turn the ball over more than the other team, you're not going to win too many games, and that's been kind of the story of the year this season as we talk about SMSU with only a 2-16 record.
Yeah, we talked about SMSU. They've committed more turnovers than the opponent in 14 of their 16 losses this season, so it's really been something that's plagued them all season long.
There's a nice steal for SMSU. Holloman with the ball. Degler gets it on the inside. Works to the defender. Shot no good. She gets her own rebound, though. That one's good. Nice tenacity by Degler to stick with it, and she gets rewarded with a basket.
Degler having herself a pretty nice game now. It's going to be her 5th point of the night. Got 4 players for the Mustangs, all with 5 points. And then Hope Bonlander with 4. So, like I said, again, really evenly distributed for scoring for SMSU.
Shot clock at 4. Another deep shot. That one no good. Rebounded by Rebecca Rolling.
There's some good defense there by Nessa Rush.
Rush puts it up, and it's good. SMSU grabs the lead back. 30-29, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first half.
They take the lead, and they're shooting over 52% from the field, and they're perfect from beyond the arc, so the Mustangs really shooting well here in this first half. Put together one of their most consistent halves that I can recall this season, really playing well as a whole.
Friesleven misses the shot, rolling with the rebound, and now Rush with the ball. Rolling with the pull-up two, that one no good. Rebounded by Katie Wolf. Now a pass to Tessa Wells. She's got a kind of a big arcing three. No good, rebounded by Dagler.
Kind of bounced off the rim, bounced off again, and didn't get in. And the coach for the Warriors, Scott Ballard, is telling his team to stop settling for outside shots. They need to drive to the basket. So we'll see if they can make that adjustment here in about the last minute of the first half.
Now SMSU running with a low shot clock. Vanessa Rush with the three, no good. Nagel gets the rebound, and she gets fouled.
And I was going to say that Nagel waited a little bit too long to put the ball back up, but she gets the foul there. I guess it was probably a smart decision. Nagel at the line here again, shooting 74% from the free throw line, so fairly good free throw shooter.
That one no good.
I jinxed her there, but if the statistics are true, she'll make this next one.
The dreaded announcer's jinx.
I know.
SMSU with a 1-point lead, 30-29, a minute and 12 seconds left to go. And she misses the second one as well.
I won't talk about her free throws anymore.
Another loose ball, and a timeout quickly called by Katie Wolf. Knights heads up play. So we're going to take another quick break. SMSU with a 1-point lead. A little over a minute left in the first half. You are watching Mustang basketball on KSSU TV.
626,000 investors.
That's how many people SIPC has helped since 1970.
Over $15 billion.
That's how much SIPC has made it possible for investors to recover.
SIPC.
That's the Securities Investor Protection Corporation.
An investor's first line of defense in the unlikely event that a brokerage firm fails.
SIPC, for real people, like me.
And you.
Welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. It is Hawaiian Night, the annual Hawaiian Night here at the college, and people keep filing into the arena as the Mustangs have a 1-point lead over Winona with 1 minute left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, and let it not be forgotten here that Winona State is a very good team, 14-6 on the season, 8-5 the NSIC, and it is a close game here in the first half. The Mustangs, again, playing the best first half that I can recall all season long.
Friesleven hits another three in the corner, giving Winona State the lead.
And she's picked up her points here very quickly. Friesleven now with 10 points in the first half.
Dagler gets a two on the other end. Mustangs have had trouble guarding that far corner over there. Friesleven has hit a few threes from that spot, something that the Mustangs need to adjust to.
Dangerous cross-court pass there. So again, some great defense here by the Mustangs. It's going to be forcing the Warriors to take a shot here late in the shot clock. 5 seconds left.
And that shot blocked by Hannah Beeler. Nice defensive play. 3 seconds on the shot clock, about 5-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And they're going to see a rush shot here for the Warriors.
Winona already with 2 shot clock violations in this game. And there's kind of a jump ball, and that'll be going to the Mustangs. Ellen Dagler really been making a lot of good plays.
Yeah, Ellen Dagler has just really been active. She has 7 points so far, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal in only 6 minutes, and the crowd is loving that. They're on their feet right now, the student section is, as the first half is about to come to an end.
That shot no good for Anessa Rush. So it's been kind of an even game so far, and it certainly shows it on the scoreboard. 32-32 all. SMSU looking for only their 3rd win of the season against a Winona squad that is 14-6. So we are going to take a little bit of a break, and we will come back in a little while to kind of review the first half and kind of preview the second half and kind of finish up this SMSU women's game. So stay tuned. You are watching SMSU basketball here on KSSU TV.
All right, and welcome back, Mustangs fans. I'm joined by Megan Doyle, the assistant coach here for the SMSU women's team. And your team off to a great first half. Would you agree?
Yes, I thought that we did a lot of very good things in that half. Defensively, I think we missed a couple assignments, which is, of course, frustrating for the coaches and the girls. However, we've found a way to bounce back and answer offensively.
So what kind of things did you talk about in the locker room during halftime?
Limiting three-point or open three-point shots, especially with 22. You know that she's going to be looking to take shots. She does a great job of getting herself available for her teammates. We're going to make some adjustments to maybe have some other girls help off on penetration instead of whoever's guarding 22.
Sure. All right. Well, hey, best of luck to you. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you. We'll be back in just a moment here for more second half action. You're watching KSSU TV.
Southwest Minnesota State University, where private school atmosphere meets public school cost. Programs like culinology, agronomy, and environmental science set the standard nationwide, where grad placement rates are over 97%. And the school invests in you, putting over $80 million back into the university. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
All right, welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. Again, it is Hawaiian Night here, kind of the annual winter version of homecoming here at SMSU. And right now, the Mustangs and Winona State are tied at 32 here at halftime. Michael Sterling and Steven Shega here. And Steven, the women have performed pretty well so far. It's been kind of an equal effort kind of from both sides.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the Mustangs are really shooting well from the field. They're shooting 48% from the field and then 67% from beyond the arc. And as I was talking there just a moment ago to the assistant coach, Megan Doyle, she was saying that one of their focuses is really going to be trying to keep Becca Friesleben sort of limited here in the second half. She had 10 points in the first half, averages 18 a game for the Warriors. So they're going to really try to keep an eye on her and see if they can't keep her scoring down.
Mustangs looking to get only their third win of the season. Again, they come into this game with a record of 2-16. Winona State with a record of 14-6. Again, a great atmosphere here tonight.
Yeah, fans are packed in here for the second half, and they are ready to go. So should be a great half of basketball. Again, tied up here at 32. Mustangs looking for their first home win against a team that is 14-6 on the season in Winona State.
Oh, we'll see if the Mustangs can finish this one off. They've had trouble this year kind of finishing games and playing a full 40 minutes. So we'll see how they can handle the pressure against a decent Winona team. Wolf with the ball. Puts up a three. That one kind of a long rebound for Tobin. Now Winona State can use up some more clock. Wolf with the ball over to Tobin. Now trying to get it inside. Not very successful so far. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And a wild layup. It's up and good. Winona State now with a 2-point lead. Nice job by Katie Wolf to get inside and get the layup in before the shot clock. Nagel, a dangerous pass. And they're going to say it was tipped by Winona State. Inbound pass to Holloman. Now over to Sothoff. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Mustangs. Sothoff driving baseline. Kick out to Holloman. She puts it up. Shot is long. And that's the first shot clock violation on the Mustangs. There have been a couple on the Warriors in the first half.
And Holloman just got a little excited. She was so wide open there. She just missed that shot. Got just way too excited. It's all right. Little second half jitters out of the way now for B. Holloman.
Wolf with the ball. Abby Bush gets it to Friesleben, drives baseline, and a kick out. That shot, no good. Another rebound by Tobin. And again, rebounding was something the Mustangs had trouble with yesterday, too. Got out-rebounded 49-29 by Upper Iowa.
You sure did, and today doing a little bit better. All tied up to 15 per team for rebounds. Speaking of 15, number 15 there with the ball.
Kelsey Andrus looking for an open player. Andrus with the shot. That one no good. Nice box out by Rebecca Rolling.
And the crowd is getting into it here in the second half for the Mustangs. Student section represented very well.
Yeah, a lot of bright, colorful outfits.
Yeah, they're looking good and sounding good.
Sodhoff with the ball. Holloman puts up a three. That one's good. Bree Holloman with another three.
Holloman after that miss just a moment ago saying, look, I can shoot. Now shooting 50% in the game and 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Gives her 8 points on the night.
The crowd with a chant of here we go Mustangs, really trying to get the ladies into it. That shot no good. Knocked out of bounds by Winona. Been kind of back and forth. Both teams have had leads, and there've been a lot of ties here in this ball game as well.
As we said, it'll be really interesting to see if the Mustangs here can put together a consistent second half. They've not yet at home been able to put together a consistent game for the entire game. They've had a lapse of 5 or 6 minutes where the game's gotten away from them, so should be interesting to see. So far, so good.
Nagel with another deep three. Allison Nagel, kind of like the Dirk Nowitzki of SMSU. She doesn't look like much of a three-point shooter just because of her size, but this is already the second one she knocked down tonight.
Yeah, she's made them both tonight.
And we've seen her knock a few others down so far this season.
Nagel now with 8 points, shooting well.
Now a three-pointer for Winona. That one goes in. SMSU's lead down to 1.
And that right there was Becca Friesleben. We talked about her during halftime. Assistant coach Megan Doyle saying they were going to try to contain her, but that's now 13 points in the night for Rebecca.
Holloman with another three. That one no good. Rebound by Val Saar. She gets trapped in the corner, and the ref on the far side called a jump ball, but the other referee kind of by our side of the court said that Kruger got a timeout. So SMSU with a 38-37 lead, 15 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the game. And Stephen, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty darn impressed by the performance of SMSU tonight after being dominated kind of physically last night to kind of forget about that and kind of get pumped and ready for tonight's game. It's been pretty intense so far.
You know, yeah, it has been. And one thing that I want to point out is that the turnovers, SMSU's only had 7 turnovers so far tonight, which, you know, is still a fair amount. But for the Mustangs, who's, you know, been having over 20 turnovers a game consistently, I mean, so far they're really valuing the ball, and it's obviously paying off with a 1-point lead here, 38-37.
Cheerleaders kind of tossing some shirts out into the student section. Always gets the crowd going during a timeout break.
Nothing like free things.
Holloman to Sothoff. Now the Mustangs get it inside. That shot no good. Rebounded though by Rolling. And now a foul called on the Warriors.
And you can kind of sense the momentum here picking up for the Mustangs. They have the lead, playing well, and they're actually out-rebounding Winona State by quite a bit here, 19-15. So 4 more rebounds, which has kind of been another one of their downfalls as of late, but just all around SMSU tonight playing extremely well so far.
Sothoff gets it to Bonlander.
Sets it back up there. Sothoff does at the top of the key. Plenty of time left on the shot clock.
Bonlander trying to find an opening, kind of driving around the perimeter. Nice pass. Nice basket cut by Bonlander. Nice assist by Sothoff. Both teams just really doing a phenomenal job of moving the ball around and making basket cuts.
second assist of the night for Michaela Sodoff. She's playing very well as of late, really aggressively.
A kick ball by the Mustangs, so it'll stay with Winona. See, Tessa Wells coming in for Winona, Vanessa Rush coming in for the Mustangs. SMSU with a 3-point lead, 14 minutes, 40 seconds left to go.
Another thing to keep an eye on here is SMSU has 40 points on the game. I said the magic number again is 60 points. Winona State is 13-2 this season when they hold their opponents to below 60 points. So keep an eye on that, only 20 points away.
And the Mustangs have a chance to increase their lead here. Rush trying to get inside and thrown away, but it goes off a Winona player. So the Mustangs will keep possession.
Vanessa Rush going to inbound here.
Inbounds it to Beeler.
Nagel was open there for a moment.
Now Nagel going to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Bonlander, but they're going to call it over the back foul. Bonlander not happy about it, but matter of fact,
Allison Kruger not happy about it.
You can hear a collective boo from the student section across from us. I have a feeling they're going to be pretty boisterous tonight.
Yeah, they're just getting warmed up right now.
Tessa Wells with the ball. Abby Bush now puts up a shot. I think it was partially blocked. She's going to have to kick it out.
And that was indeed blocked. 3 blocks in the night from the Mustangs. Playing well defensively inside.
And that putting up a deep 3. I guess I didn't realize the shot clock was really running low there.
And how many times have we seen that tonight, Michael, where, you know, it's the end of the shot clock, they have to throw up an ill-advised shot.
And another foul called on the Warriors.
And Allison Nagel is going to go to the line here with a chance for SMSU to be up 5 points. Up 3 right now, 40-37. I'll tell you what, the crowd is really getting excited. You can tell that any momentum here, they're just really gonna enjoy and really run with it.
Well, it's kind of hard not to get excited for the women's team. They've been kind of just fighting for any kind of a chance at momentum this season. You know, it's hard to go through a season like they've been through so far, 2-16. It's hard to look for kind of the silver lining. But tonight would be a big victory for the team.
Yeah, absolutely, against a very, very good opponent. Again, going for their first home win, so that's something for the home crowd to be excited about.
(42-37), the Mustangs with the lead. 13 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Tobin puts up a shot. That one's good, cutting the deficit to 3 points. Degler putting up a shot. That one goes in. Degler having a decent game tonight.
Absolutely. That is going to go ahead and give her, I believe it's going to be 11 points for Ellen Degler now on the night. Pardon me, 9 points for Ellen Degler on the night.
A pass inside, an easy basket for Kelsey Andrist. Degler with the ball. Holloman now putting up a 3. It's good.
Mustangs shooting 71% from the field tonight. Bree Holloman, 3 of 4, 75% from beyond the arc. Now with 11 points.
Now a timeout called by Winona. SMSU with a 47-41 lead. 12 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Hey, Barrett! Look, Timmy's in trouble again. I told If you see abuse or neglect, learn what you can do at BeHumane.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Marshall, Minnesota. The Mustangs have a 47-41 lead over Winona State. 12 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here in the second half. Katie Wolf with the ball.
Largest lead of the night here for the Mustangs.
And an offensive foul called on Marie Anna Doulis.
There's some smiles here on the faces of the Mustang players. Obviously still quite a ways to go, but happy with the way the game is going for them so far.
Well, like we said, Mustangs got to be able to finish this one out. Like you said, long ways to go. Rush puts up a three. That one no good.
That was close. The crowd wanted that one. You could hear a collective, oh.
The drive to the basket, wild shot, and Balsar with the rebound.
That's a tough rebound, too. She just went up right there and plucked it out of the air.
Vanessa Rush now driving. She loses control, but they're going to say it was knocked away, so it'll stick with the Mustangs.
Mustangs still have not had more than one turnover here in the second half, so really playing with smart with the ball.
Sar, her shot is no good. Dagler with the putback, and it's good. Dagler now with 11 points. Mustangs with an 8-point lead.
And that's now 3 Mustangs in double digits. Bree Hallman, Ellen Dagler with 11, and Allison Nagel, of course, with 10.
Wolf with the ball. She gets the screen. Drive for the Warriors. Tobin with the ball. Gets knocked away. 3 seconds on the shot clock. A deep three, no good. Rebounded by Rebecca Rolling. Again, the Warriors forced to take a tough shot. Dagler gets another pass, and she gets fouled. Dagler really doing work so far in the interior on the defensive and offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Dagler's been so impressive in this game, really aggressive. 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And the best part is she's only played 9 minutes. She's had a huge impact in such limited minutes tonight.
First free throw is up and good. Jessie Watts coming in for SMSU. Kate Hartman coming in for the Warriors. That free throw no good. Mustangs with a 9-point lead. 10:23 left to go in the second half. That shot is up, and it is good. Knocked down by Kelsey Andrist, kind of stopping the bleeding.
Yeah, they've not shot well from beyond the arc tonight. Only 29% for Winona State. 5 of 17, so they've taken a lot, not made a lot. And Becca, by the way, Becca Friesleben, she's been quiet here now early on in the second half. She had 11 points in the first half. Now with 13, it's only 2 points so far in the second half for her. Mustangs doing a great job. Like we said, the assistant coach Megan Doyle said they were going to focus on her, and it's happened.
Timeout called. SMSU with a 50-44 lead. Less than 10 minutes left to go here in this second half. And again, stay tuned after this game. We'll have the men, the SMSU men taking on the Winona State Warrior men. Should be a good game between two good teams. I believe Winona State, their men's team is ranked number 25. So should be a good test for both teams.
It looks like we're having a good game here, and I think we're going to have another one here later on. So as the crowd here starts going into Gangnam Style, they're into it. They're ready to go.
And got some public safety officers over there kind of on the far side of the student section. Remember last year they had to have a line of officers to kind of keep all the students off of the court. kind of a, like we said, kind of a crazy evening Hawaiian Night is, but you know, usually people have a lot of fun and it's not too harmful.
Well, right now, public safety is over high-fiving the student section. I think maybe trying to win him over so they can tell him to calm down maybe in the second game. But everybody having a good time, a lot of high fives, and just a lot of dancing and some good-natured cheers so far. So just a really fun night so far here at Hawaiian Night.
Play is about to resume. Let's see if the Mustangs can keep some of this momentum they've been building. Holloman going to inbound the ball. Sodhoff gets a nice screen. Nice. Oh, I thought it was a nice pass, but it got stolen away.
Yeah, that pass just got tipped there right at the outset.
Warriors kind of taking their time right now. Wolf with the ball, kind of gets it inside, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Nagel. It's only the second foul on SMSU this half. Mustangs haven't really fouled a whole lot this game, which is good.
Yeah, they've just been, I mean, like I said, they've been playing well all around. One thing that's really a difference is bench points. SMSU has 20 bench points so far, only 4 for Winona State, so really playing well as a team all around.
Kind of a deep pass there. Wolf with the ball. Gets it to Dula. She puts it up. It's no good, way off the rim. And Allison Nagel ends up with the ball. The Mustangs have a chance to increase their lead.
And again, quiet here in the second half for number 22. Becca Friesleben for the Warriors. She has been hardly non-existent.
And Allison Nagel gets a nice shot off the board. SMSU now with an 8-point lead, 52-44, 8.5 left to go in the game.
Nagel being aggressive here, 12 points on the night, and with the, like you said here, with the lead being an 8, it is a timeout here for Winona State.
Mustangs getting into it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
When you donate goods in response to an international disaster, it's expensive.
They have to cross the sea, pass through customs, be inspected, sorted, then finally delivered.
And often they arrive too late to help, making your good intentions feel a little empty.
There is a better way. Cash donations are fast, simple, and allow professional relief workers to purchase supplies close at hand.
Cash is best. Learn more at CIDI.org.
Welcome back to Marshall, Minnesota, where the SMSU Mustangs have a 52-44 lead over the Winona State Warriors. The Mustangs looking for only their 3rd win of the season, and they're 8 minutes and 26 seconds away from getting it if they can keep playing the way that they've been playing so far.
This is they're looking for their 1st win at home, and the crowd here doing everything they can to cheer these women on to victory tonight. Playing really well, 3 players in double digits for the Mustang. Allison Nagel with 12 and Ellen Degler and Bree Holloman with 11 each. As a team again, playing really well, shooting 50% from the field, 63% from beyond the arc, making their free throws, winning the rebounding battle, and they, most importantly, only have 8 turnovers so far in the night. And once again now, the number that we want to keep in mind for the Mustangs is 60 points. Just one more time, a reminder that Winona State is 13-2 this season when they hold their opponents to fewer than 60 points, and SMSU has only scored 60 points 6 times this season, so 8 points away from that right now.
Nice shot from Winona, but it's no good. Hannah Beeler with the rebound. Nagel gets the pass. Nice pass to Beeler, tries putting it up, but it gets stripped. The Warriors kind of pushing the ball back down court. Now a USA chant. That's kind of the night you can expect.
Yeah. I guess they're cheering for both teams. I don't know.
Well, at least they got some patriotism as Winona State knocked down a 2, cutting the deficit back to 6. Sometimes they just chant things and you're like, whatever, we just got to go with it. But that's kind of the fun nature of a Hawaiian Night. Shot no good by Holloman. The Warriors pushing it back down court have a chance to reduce the lead. Duelis was wide open, but didn't take the shot.
Man, Duelis is a good three-point shooter, too. 49% from beyond the arc. Just got a little gun shy.
Abby Bush, the shot fake. Now going to pull up a 3. That one's no good. We'll see who ends up with it. Knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. The Mustangs going to keep possession of it. Rebecca Rolling and Ellen Degler are going to be coming in for SMSU.
Degler's just, again, getting a lot more minutes than she usually does this season right now on the night. She has 9 minutes, and generally throughout the season, she has not averaged that many. She has only averaged, let's see here. Well, I guess that's true. That's not true. I lied. But
well,
still, playing well in limited minutes.
I was going to say, she's definitely earned a little more minutes here tonight.
Yeah, she's having a great game. Again, I'll run it down for you. 12 points for Ellen Degler, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals in just 9 minutes of play.
And Rebecca Rolling with another basket of her own. And the Mustangs have a 54-46 lead. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in this ball game. A steal for SMSU, and now a jump ball called, but it'll stay with the Mustangs.
7th turnover of the night there for Winona State.
Again, in a tough game like this, you cannot turn the ball over too many times. Sodhoff with a reverse, it's good, and the foul.
That's a difficult enough play to make when you're not getting fouled. But she did get fouled and going to the line.
Big play by Sodhoff.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Well, SMSU now with their biggest lead of the night. Chance to extend it to 11.
Sodhoff not a great shooter, only 46% from the free throw line, but chance to make it 11 points here, and it'll stay at 10.
Duelis with the rebound. That was a big play to kind of keep momentum going for the Mustangs.
Largest lead of the night now for the Mustangs with 5 minutes, 41 seconds left.
The three-pointer there kind of quiets the crowd. Katie Wolf with the shot. So just like that, SMSU with a 56-49 lead, 5:38 left. We're going to take another 30-second break. We will be right back. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Alone, our reach is limited. No matter how great our intentions, on our own, we can only stretch so far. But at Rotary, we believe the right group of people working together can make our communities, our world, a better place. Rotary, humanity in motion.
Welcome back to Marshall, Minnesota on the annual Hawaiian Night, and not even the end of the women's game. We already got to see the student section almost all the way full, and as people continue to file in, SMSU with a 56-49 lead, 5 minutes, 38 seconds left to go here in the game. And Stephen, the Mustangs, it's been kind of a rough year, but tonight they've really played well, and dare I say, possibly their best game of the season so far.
Absolutely. I mean, I think without question it's been their best game of the season so far. Like we said, they've only scored 60 points in 6 of their games so far this season. And for Winona State, they haven't allowed it very much. Only 4 opponents have scored more than 60 points against them this season. They're 13-2 when they hold their opponents to fewer than 60 points. And it sure looks like the Mustangs, the 538, are going to eclipse that mark. And all signs point to a Mustang win so far if they can hang on.
Still quite a bit of game left, though. 5.5 minutes left. Only a 7-point lead. A lot can happen. And that pass, I don't know who Holloman was throwing that to. But that'll be an unfortunate turnover for the Mustangs.
It's their 10th turnover of the night. And again, when you average right around, I mean, you know, when you have 20 turnovers a lot of times in a game, I think you'll take 10.
Katie Wolf with the ball. Now Dulas, now a baseline drive for the Warriors. That basket's good. Becca Friesleben with the basket.
And she's been quiet so far, but again, she's their best scorer now with 15 points in the night. Look for her again, number 22, to really pick it up here in the last few minutes.
Allison Nagel, her shot no good. Dulas bringing the ball back down court for the Warriors. Friesleben with the three, no good. Rebounded though by Bree Holloman. Now 4.5 minutes left. Degler with the ball. And she's going to take kind of a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded by Abby Bush.
And if I were the Mustangs, I think I'd try to get it inside, try to get some more foul calls and just slow things down a little bit. But we'll see the defense here. Good defense by Ellen Degler, forcing a turnover.
Nice steal there for the Mustangs. And SMSU kind of going to slow things down a little bit. Nagel probably thought about another three there. She's made both of her attempts from the three-point line. Degler puts up a shot, no good. Gets the ball back, passes it out.
Yeah, Degler, I think, got away with the travel there. Got a little lucky.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Sodhoff with the basket. And the Mustangs now with a 58-51 lead. 3.5 minutes left to go.
Sodhoff having herself a good game. 75% shooting, 6 points, 3 assists, and 1 block, 2 steals, 23 minutes.
Katie Wolf now takes the three. That one's good. Degler made a mistake there, kind of laid off on the defense, and it cost her.
Yeah, Wolf can shoot from 3, 43% of the season. Cuts the lead to just 4.
Now a timeout going to be called by Coach Kruger and the Mustangs. So a 4-point lead for SMSU, 3 minutes, 2 seconds left. And wow, it's if this first game was any indication, I think that the men's game is going to be really wild as well, as we see now kind of the line of public safety officers kind of trying to keep the student section in check. Kind of got a timeout little dance going on. And like I said, I just can't stress enough how impressed I am by our Lady Mustangs here tonight. A lot of intensity, good ball movement, haven't turned the ball over as much as usual. It's just been all around a good game.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing really well. What's going to be important now is we're going to have to see if they can finish out the game. The men's team, that's been their issue all season, is they've had trouble finishing out the game. So let's see if Mustang women can start things off right and finish out this game here as they're up by 4 with 3:02 left to go.
Mustangs only 1-12 in conference play. Their lone conference win coming against the University of Sioux Falls. So SMSU looking to kind of rise up in the conference standings here. But again, 3 minutes, 2 seconds left. Only a 4-point lead. A lot can still happen. We'll see if the Mustangs can keep up the good play here.
And you're going to want to look for Ellen Degler, Allison Nagel, and Bree Holloman to really be the people that they're going to go to down here for the stretch for the Mustangs. Number 22, Becca Friesleben, is going to be the one you're going to want to watch for the Warriors down the stretch.
Nagel with the ball and a jump ball call. And that'll go to Winona State. Another mistake there by the Mustangs. Can't let that happen. Got to get rid of it quick. Katie Wolf going to bring it up for the Warriors.
Chance to bring the lead down to 2 or perhaps even 1 with a 3-pointer. Crowd imploring Mustangs to play some defense.
Now they're going to call an offensive foul on Michelle Tobin.
But the Mustangs could really use a bucket here to extend this lead a little bit more as time's winding down.
2.5 minutes left. SMSU up 58-54. Sothoff kicks it back out to Nagel. She puts up a deep shot. That one's no good, and probably should have waited for a better shot there. That's not really what you would have wanted there.
Yeah, and with the lead with such a short amount of time left, too, this is the point where you want to kind of wait until towards the end of the shot clock. Make sure you get a good shot.
There's a steal by Sothoff, and she puts it up, and it's good. SMSU now with a 60-54 lead. Minute 58 seconds left. We're going to take a quick break. SMSU on the verge of its 3rd victory of the year. We will be back. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
Welcome back to the RA facility here at SMSU, where the Mustangs have a 60-54 lead with a minute 58 left to go. And going back to your Steven says, Winona State hasn't allowed a whole lot of opponents to go over 60 points this year.
Yeah, you know, we talked about that again, and SMSU has gotten the magical 60 points. Winona State's 13-2 this season when they hold their opponents to fewer than 60 points. And so now they reach that threshold. I did say earlier in the game if SMSU got 60 points, they would win, and well, here we are.
We got a little bit of Nostradamus in you.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't want to jinx them, but certainly looking good so far for SMSU. Before break, too, Michaela Sothoff hit that really nice shot there in the lane, playing very efficiently offensively tonight. 4 of 5 shooting, 3 assists, 3 steals, and Mustang fans are on their feet here for the final 2 minutes of this game, seeing if they can get their first home win against a very talented opponent in Winona State.
A chant of defense roaring throughout the RA facility.
You gotta think the crowd here is just ready to explode with one more play for the Mustangs.
And a foul on Hope Bonlander, and crowd not happy with that. Becca Friesleben will go to the line. And some of the students with a little bit of a chant that we really can't repeat here on the...
But rest assured, they are into the game. And again, at the line here is Becca Friesleben. She's been the most effective offensive player for the Warriors now with 16 points on the night, cutting the lead to just 5, so we still have ourselves a game here. Got to think the Mustangs are going to do everything they can to really wait until towards the end of the shot clock here to try to find themselves a good shot there, and no rush to try to force anything.
Well, now Winona's going with that full court press that has caused the Mustangs a lot of problems in recent years.
And they break it easily.
And again, a quick shot, not really what you want. Bonlander puts it up though. So Mustangs do get some points.
That's now 4 players for the Mustangs in double digits.
Friesleben, her shot no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs, so it'll stay with Winona. Crowd.
Pardon me, it's only 8 points for Hope Bonlander, but still having a nice night offensively.
Friesleben with the 3-pointer, and it's good. And again, kind of the Mustangs, those small lapses, if you add those up, they can really take a toll on you. And the deficit back down to only 3.
Yeah, we said before the game as well that Becca Friesleben, she was the one to watch. She's averaging 17.3 points on the season, as 20 here tonight. And I don't know, we talked to assistant coach Megan Doyle for the women at halftime, and she said they were going to go ahead and really try to make an effort to keep her down, but I don't know. Right now, she's looking pretty good in this second half.
Mustangs, like we said, looking for their second conference victory They're 1-12 in the conference so far. And definitely they've been playing really well tonight, and the crowd is just kind of pulling for the women to get a victory here, because like we said, it's been such a rough year.
Yeah, well, a lot of people on their feet, and it's not just the student section now. People are really going to be here to try to cheer on the Mustangs, trying to get them to this first home victory. And they have a great opportunity here to win against a team that has had a very successful season thus far. And the thing is, for the Mustangs, yeah, they haven't had that much success, but it really only takes one really great victory to kind of get things rolling. So we'll see how it goes here in the final 104.
And the Mustangs may not be looking at much of a postseason future this year, but if they can kind of get on a roll here to end this season, maybe they could carry some momentum into next year.
Yeah, I mentioned last night on the broadcast that there's only one senior on the team this year, so this whole team is going to be largely intact for next year.
Mustangs pushing the ball down the court. Another jump ball, or a timeout called it.
Yeah, it's a smart call.
It would have stayed with the Mustangs anyway, though, so maybe burning the timeout may not have been the brightest idea, but either way, Mustangs keep possession. 56.8 seconds left in the game. SMSU with a 3-point lead. And Stephen, what do the statistics look like right now for each team?
Well, both teams are shooting pretty well. 49% for the Mustangs, 43% for the Warriors. The difference is from three-point range. 63% for the Mustangs, only 34% for Winona State. And the other really big difference is bench points. 22 bench points for the Mustangs and only 6 for Winona State. So, Mustangs really playing well. Still a close game here, but you got to be proud of the way that they played so far. And I think Allison Kruger is hopeful that they're going to get their first win here at home.
May make the rest of the weekend a little more enjoyable if the women can pull out a victory here.
Sure would, absolutely.
And again, don't change the channel after this one's over, because the SMSU men will be taking on number 25 Winona State coming up next. That'll be a good game to stay tuned into as well. Mustang women got to finish this one off, though. It's not over yet.
Mustangs back out on the floor. Caleb sought off to inbound the ball.
And pass out to Holloman. Pass to Bonlander. Back over to Holloman. 6 seconds on the shot clock and a steal. Becca Friesleben. The shot no good, and that's a big miss. And now a foul called. Oh my goodness, that was a big miss. And Friesleben is just going to be kicking herself after that one.
That was an opportunity for sure, and Mustangs able to hold them. The crowd just exploded.
That was a major break for the Mustangs, who they definitely got lucky there.
Set off at the line again. Not a great free throw shooter, 46%, but if she can make these here, it would be a huge boost for the Mustangs.
First one is good. SMSU now with a 4-point lead.
And that's a 2-possession game.
Now it's a 5-point lead for the Mustangs. 33 seconds left.
Again, watch out here for number 22, Becca Friesleben for the Warriors.
Kelsey Andrus with a 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Friesleben. That one's no good. Now a loose ball. And I believe they called a foul on the Mustangs. Val Sar, but that took off, was it 15 seconds off the clock without any Winona points. Inbound pass to Friesleben, puts it up a 3, and it's good. Wow. Wow, big shot.
And we said to watch out for her, and There she is, bringing it to just a 2-point game here now, 23 points.
SMSU with a 64-62 lead, 15.7 seconds left. And it's going to be an exciting finish. That's all I can kind of say right now.
Yeah, well, at this point, I mean, if you're the Warriors, you're going to have to try to either get a steal off the inbound pass, or you're going to be forced to foul right away. So Mustangs are definitely going to go ahead and try to probably get it to some of their best free throw shooters here when they inbound it. So as I look, well, we don't shoot very well, but perhaps Anessa Roche, she could be an option. Allison Nagel, or we do have Michaela Sadoff, who doesn't shoot extremely well from the free throw line of the season, but made the last 2 she took, so maybe they'll go with the hot hand. Be interesting to see what Allison Kruger decides to draw up here.
Well, when you're only shooting 64% as a team, you're probably not going to have too many individuals who are sharpshooters from the free throw line. But yeah, it's probably going to be the strategy that we're going to see from both teams. Kind of get your best free throw shooters in there for the Mustangs, and look for a quick steal. Be looking for that full court press from Winona State. That's been known to cause problems with the Mustangs in the past.
Ellen Degler coming out, and she has some words for her teammates as they come out. She's trying to give them some words of encouragement, and here we go. It's going to be an interesting few seconds here. Could determine the how the game's going to go.
Mustangs are really going to have to work to get open. Nagel gets the pass, and she gets fouled. So these are going to be some big free throws. And it's just going to be a 1-and-1 here. It's only the 8th team foul on the Warriors.
And let's see, Allison Nagel is the second best free throw shooter on the team, shooting 74%. So,
well, we've
got to feel good in these hands.
We've seen her knock down a couple of threes tonight, so these free throws shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully.
Now, and the thing is, if she's able to make both, then it's a 2-possession game, and so if she makes 2 in a row here, that would essentially ice the game. If she only makes 1, still a chance for the Warriors. Big free throws here.
That one's good.
She makes the first, and once again, if she makes this one, that's going to be it. That's going to be it's going to be the dagger, in my opinion.
And that's a big make.
No more timeouts left for the Warriors, so they're going to inbound it. Again, keep an eye, number 22, Becca Friesleben.
Three-pointer can't hurt you unless you foul. And now a timeout going to be called. No, a foul called on Sothoff. Warriors going to be looking for a quick 3.
Yeah, and it looks like might have been telling her that they can foul if they need to.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
What a shot.
It's just been that kind of night. And now a foul on Val Saar. And that was, I believe it was Katie Wolf with just that wild kind of a hook shot, just kind of throwing up a prayer, and somehow it went in.
Yeah, that was, that was something. Val Saar's going to the line here, and she's shooting 78% from the free throw line. So once again now, she makes 1, still a chance for the Warriors. She makes 2. I'll tell you right now, 4.7 seconds left, the game will be over.
Yeah, if she makes 2, if I'm Coach Kruger, I'm telling them, my players to just go and stand by the sideline, but she doesn't. And a foul now called on Sothoff.
And that's actually not a bad idea. I know Allison Kruger was telling her players here a moment ago that if they fouled it, they had 1 more foul to give before they were in the penalty. So not a bad idea. It takes a little bit of time off the clock here for the Mustangs.
And not only does it take the time off the clock, but now the Warriors once again have to go the length of the court with even less time than they had the first time.
Yep, here we go. 2.5 seconds.
And that one's close. And that's going to be a steal. And the Mustangs, who came into this game with a record of 2-16, pull off a victory, upset victory, 66-64 over Winona State. And this Hawaiian Night crowd is just going crazy. Big victory for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Just great all-around game by the Mustangs. They just played their hearts out and have their first home victory in front of their biggest crowd of the season and arguably one of their best opponents of the whole season.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have kind of a wrap-up in the end of the game stats. Going to take a 2-minute break, and we will be back. You're watching Mustang basketball here on KSSU TV.
AmeriCorps Hero.
I want to help people. I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference. Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
Like all new parents, my husband and I want what's best for our baby. When it came to immunizations, I wanted the facts. So I carefully researched vaccines, talking to pediatricians and other experts and asking tough questions. The answer was obvious. Vaccines like those against measles and influenza are not only a good idea, they could save our daughter's life. Take the time to get the facts. Vaccines save lives.
We all have a vision of that perfect smile. But when it comes to our smile, it's not something we can draw or wait to miraculously appear. We need an orthodontist, dental specialists with 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Your child might be the next Picasso, so trust that brilliant smile to the right hands. Seeing an orthodontist no later than age 7 can help achieve a healthy, beautiful smile. For more information, visit braces.org.
Welcome back to the RA facility here on the campus of SMSU, where the SMSU women come away with a 66-64 victory over the Winona State women. Only the 3rd victory of the season for the SMSU Mustangs, and only the 2nd victory in conference. And Stephen, that was a big win for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, it sure was. Like I said, they got their first home win here of the season, and just really you can classify it as an all-around team win. You had 4 different players who were in double figures. Then you had Hope Bonlander with 8. Again, as a team, they shot extremely well, kept their turnovers down, won the rebounding battle. Just an all-around great game by the Mustangs. They definitely earned that one tonight.
And so the Mustangs, they're going to end the weekend on a kind of a happy note, at least the women are. And the next game for the SMSU women, February 1st at Bemidji State. That game's set for 6 p.m. And next home game will be February 5th. They'll be hosting South Dakota Tech at 6 p.m. as well. So, Stephen, good job. That was an exciting game to call. And for right now, we are going to sign off. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for men's action. But for right now, thank you for listening. And stay tuned for Mustang basketball on KSSU TV.